Where is this building sitting?
I think there had been efforts previously to get that approved, and they hadn't been approved. I mean, the bill hasn't been sitting anywhere other than that. I mean, it's been here. It was the subject of prior resolutions that failed before this council, so we couldn't pay it until now.
Council President?
Yes.
If I could follow up with that? Director, this is a bill from 2012. This didn't come up prior to maybe a few months ago.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. There were other, with all due respect, there were other resolutions brought before this council for other amounts, but this one is specific to the roughly $13,000 that we approved at our last meeting.
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
it came before this council more than once, and it failed every time.
Yeah, that.
I'd like to have copies of all of those attempted resolutions. I'd like those dates and those.
Yeah,
copies of those.
Jerry, if you could provide that to Councilor Russo and CC the rest of the council.
Yeah, I can't speak to the amounts, but I know that there were at least a couple of prior attempts to get that authorized, and so that's why it's been. I mean, it's been sitting, but it was we attempted previously.
I also have serious...
We'll get the dates.
Yeah, but I also have concern because of one member on this council and the dates of this. It raises some real concerns about conflicts of interest. So, I have some concerns about that.
What are your concerns with that?
I'd like to put that down in writing somewhere, and actually, because, like I said, I'm seeing this. It's 2012, and from July. So I'd like to do that, if I might.
Council President? Well,
yes.
I'm assuming that the councilwoman is referring to in bankruptcy. Mr. Hollenbeck was representing the city of Hoboken, not the hospital authority, not Hudson Healthcare Inc., three separate legal entities. And certainly Hudson Healthcare Inc. had nothing to do with the city or the hospital authority. So if you're imputing a conflict of interest, I would suggest you do your homework as to what it is.
Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. And I do my homework, as we know.
I don't know that you do, but anyway.
Council President?
Yes.
Can you, Councilman Mason, for the benefit of the record, just explain the exact factual nature of this alleged conflict of interest? Because it's obviously very concerning and serious when you
Councilman, I just said, since this is the first time I'm seeing...
But explain, just walk me through it, if you don't mind.
I am just seeing this, and I'm not an attorney like three members of this council are. I am not going to go into that discussion now.
Okay, because I don't see, as an attorney, I don't see any conflict of interest, but you said do your homework and you see a conflict of interest. I just want to know what it was. You seem to be not able to explain it right now.
That's why the councilman just said, check it out, and exactly what I'm going to do. And I said, you know what, I'll put it in writing.
Well, I would suggest you do that before alleging a conflict of interest.
I'm sorry, you're asking me to vote on this now.
No, I'm saying that do your homework before you allege a conflict of interest. I think that's the problem.
I think the council can do what she wants to do.
Look, at the end of the day, right, everybody plays with words when they say things. I think the councilwoman said that she had a concern about it. I don't think she alleged anything. What she did say was that she had a concern, and she also said that she was going to put it in writing so that we could have it. I don't know if there's a conflict. I most certainly don't have that background. It's a concern. There's going to be a vote. We all have our individual vote. We vote on it or we don't, and we move on. I think to allege one thing or to then allege a response, come on, guys, let's get through our business. And
obviously, you're concerned about it.
I'm not alleging concern, Councilman. I'm not alleging a response.
Councilman Doyle.
I'm sorry, Council President. I'm not.
Council President, if I may.
Councilman Doyle.
She's not done. She hasn't yielded.
You have every right to have your opinion. That's all there is to it.
There is a bill here for Councilman Bala for reimbursement for parking at the Alisea trial. Can we understand that involvement, please?
Yeah, I can explain that. That was a $20 parking fee to testify at that trial.
You testified at that trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were also made aware that at the closed session that we had concerning the Alisea trial.